Do you know how to get rid of self-defeating beliefs? Let's talk about that. Hey there, this is Terrence Pennington of PenningtonTips.com. The other day I talked about 40 people at a Tony Robbins event here in Dallas having to seek medical attention for burns sustained during his famous firewalk. I talked about those 40 perhaps not having the correct mindset or belief that they could walk the burning coals and not get burned, while the other 6,000 or so people did the walk successfully because they believed that they could. I feel so strongly about this subject of mindset and belief for success in your business that I wanted to talk about it again today in a little bit more detail. You know, many of us struggle with self-defeating beliefs. I know that I do. And I believe it's essential that you discover what your self-defeating beliefs are and that you eliminate them so that you can accelerate your success curve on your online business. I have a short segment from a webinar that I did recently that I want to share with you. But before I do that, I'd like to share with you the 4 ways that beliefs affect your behavior. Number 1, limiting beliefs equal limiting potential. Number 2, our beliefs filter the information that we gather from our universe. Number 3, our reality is shaped by our beliefs. And number 4, our self-confidence is shaped and molded by our beliefs. So with that backdrop, please watch this webinar segment. I hope that you get a lot out of it. At the end of the short segment, I have a free training I'd like to give to you, so stick around. I know you'll like it. And in my struggles, I found that I didn't have the proper mindset to succeed because I was full of negativity. I soon found out that belief was the key issue that was holding me back from moving forward and fulfilling my full potential. To develop a proper mindset, belief is the key. So you have to believe that change is possible for you. You don't have to stay stuck in any cycle that you find yourself in. You have to have a clear vision and goals, and this is done by developing clear vision and goals of what you want your future to look like. You have to have a willingness to change, which allows you to step out of your comfort zone and lean into your uncomfortability in order to reach the goals that you've set for yourself. You must learn to concentrate on the controllables in your life. There's an old saying, never try to teach a pig to sing, because it wastes your time and it annoys the pig. In other words, worrying about and concentrating on things that you can't control is a lesson in futility. It's a waste of time and energy, and it doesn't get you any closer to the goals, which is really where you want to be in life. So now the question becomes, what is belief? And as you look at the picture on the next slide, look very carefully. Do you believe that the lines are straight or curved? Look carefully. Many would say that they're curved, but they aren't. They're actually straight. The information that we receive through our eyes caused us to believe that the lines were curved. Simply put, belief is a mental attitude, or it's a mental state that some sort of proposition, which could be a concept, an idea, or a statement, is true. You and I form our beliefs from the knowledge that we gain from our 5 senses. Most of us define knowledge as something known, then justified in our heads as a true belief. For an illustration, Tom believes X. X is true. Tom has good reason to believe X. You see, from the moment that you and I were born, we started taking in information from our environment. We took in information from our parents, our grandparents, our siblings, our schoolmates, our friends, our enemies, our teachers. And over the course of our lifetime, the information or knowledge that we gained shaped our beliefs about all sorts of things. But most importantly, we've developed beliefs about ourselves. From the very beginning, that information was stored in our brain, and each bit of information is stored as a memory. Each of us have put together a complex collection of memories which make up yours and my unique belief system. Your basic belief system is well formed by age 6 as to what you believe is fair and unfair, good and bad, right and wrong. Your belief system serves as a filter, and all information that comes in through your senses is scanned, sifted, and evaluated. It's a systematic way of developing how we make sense of the world that we live in. Over time, they become what's called our core beliefs. Contrary to popular opinion, people don't absorb information from the outside world to create new beliefs, but instead, they find and assimilate new information that supports their current beliefs. That's just the way we're wired. Which means believing that someone is egotistical will have you modify your behavior towards him so that you will only focus on his faults and dismiss his positive traits. More importantly, not only do our beliefs affect your behavior towards other people, but they can shape your entire reality and influence your life substantially in the way that you see and believe in yourself. Now, there are 4 ways that beliefs affect your behavior. The first one, limiting beliefs equal limiting potential. Imagine a very intelligent child that has grown up in an environment where his father and his mother constantly told the child that his ideas were dumb, or what he did was stupid, or that he would never amount to anything. The result of growing up with that type of environment could foster limiting beliefs upon a child about himself and prevent him from taking action on things that he would otherwise have taken absent the belief. For example, an intelligent child fails an exam because believing that he is stupid doesn't study for the exam, thereby he reinforces the limiting belief. Number 2, our beliefs filter the information we gather from our universe. Therefore, we absorb only the information that matches our belief system. The belief system information match produces personal biases, and as we all know, a bias is a personal prejudice for or against something or someone. Our biases impact our behavior towards ourselves or others, regardless of the truth. We're always biased toward what we believe. It's difficult to persuade a person to believe in something against his or her belief. Number 3, our reality is shaped by our beliefs. If a person thinks that they can never succeed in the home-based business industry, which is a belief, then they are not motivated to do what it takes to succeed in that industry, a change in behavior. Later, when the intellectual information about a home-based business presents itself, and they try their hand in it, they will fail. The belief will become true. That's how one's beliefs can shape one's reality. Number 4, our self-confidence is shaped and molded by our beliefs. Self-confidence is a feeling of trust in one's abilities, qualities, and judgment. In other words, it's the set of beliefs that one has about oneself. If those beliefs are positive, one will exhibit confidence in confident behaviors. If those beliefs are negatives, one's behavior will be changed to the opposite. So how do you analyze your belief system? For those of you who are serious about analyzing your personal belief system, I urge you to do some research in the area. And since I'm not an expert in the field, I'm not going to delve into the subject of analyzing personal beliefs any further. However, for those of you who are interested, I provide a free resource tool which is developed by behavioral therapists Wayne Froggatt and Richard Lakeman, and you can receive the link by emailing me at Terrence@PenningtonTips.com. That's Terrence@PenningtonTips.com. You can take the tool, you can use the results to dissect and understand your own personal beliefs and patterns of thinking. And by the way, it's not connected with me in any way. They send it directly, the results directly to you. And on their website, you have access to further helpful resources. If you decide to embark upon the journey of self-evaluation, the work that you do on yourself is well worth the effort and can be life-changing. As you can see from this presentation, if you can diminish negative, self-defeating beliefs and replace them with positive, creative beliefs, you can literally start living and reshape your future from failure to success. You can take all of the negative energy and refocus that energy on creating a positive new vision for your future, along with realistic goals to help you to step into that vision. I'm so glad that you watched this video. If you want access to your bonus, it's a free cheat sheet that walks you through and shows you how to get leads on Facebook. Click on the link where it says free Facebook cheat sheet. Fill in the information and you can download it right away. Message me on Facebook or leave comments for me on my blog or on YouTube. I look forward to connecting with you, and if I can be of any service, just let me know. Until the next time, this is Terrence Pennington of www.penningtontips.com. Make it a great day.